This show's called Drewz Views. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven! Hey, Drewz Views. Back for Steven Universe Season 2, Car Tuesday, reacting to cartoons on a Tuesday. I'm going to flip that out order there, it doesn't matter. Today it's Steven the Verse, Season 2, Episode 10 and 11. Now, still having issues with getting my videos blocked in a lot of countries and things like that. I re-uploaded the last one to 8 and 9 with just my pre and post recap stuff, and then add a Daily Motion link for the actual reaction for those blocked from it after the fact. You can check that one out there. I don't want to have to do this for every video, but going forward, if they continually keep getting blocked, I might have to just switch to that format where I do a little intro, then you have to click an exterior link for the actual reaction itself, then back to the YouTube for the recap, review, all that sort of thing I do. So again, hopefully it doesn't permanently have to be like that, but it's starting to look like that might be the only way to go if these just keep getting blocked after a couple days or right away or whatever happens. So anyway, last time on was all about fusion, both episodes really. The first one, we finally got the resurgence of Peridot. She escaped with her little Inspector Gadget spinny hand thing, but what the main point was that Garnet and the rest learned that Homeworld was forcing these disparate gems together into fusions. Garnet was very PO'd about that. She didn't like it, very upset. I mean, definitely the most upset we've ever seen her get. And then her and Steven had a little talk about it afterwards. We learned a little bit more about why she likes staying as a fusion all the time. It seems like Ruby and Sapphire really do love each other in that way. Want to stay together all the time as Garnet. And I still think we're going to be seeing some Ruby and Sapphire down the road here split off, since they've introduced them at this point, and now they keep talking about Steven asked if he could see them again. So anyway, and there was even the scene where it seemed like they were talking to each other when they're still in Garnet, but it seemed like that she had two different voices going. So that was interesting. The second episode is another flashback one with Rose Quartz, another story time from Greg. I wonder if that's just going to be a continual thing, like story time, and that's how we get these flashbacks. We learned that Greg tried to fuse with Rose, was unsuccessful in doing so back in the day, but realistically that is like their fusion, just their love for each other, I guess, or whatnot. Or Pearl said it's not working, and Garnet said it is working, even though it's not literal. So we learned that Steven seems to be the only human that can fuse, because he's half gem, or whatever it is. Anyway, and we saw Stevani real quick there at the beginning. I guess the most relevant stuff from that second one, or interesting stuff, is how Rose kind of sees humans. Like, again, it kind of seemed like she was like viewing them as like animals in a zoo or something to be studied, very interested in them, wants to protect them, but doesn't completely understand them, which it seems like Greg was helping her with in their relationship. And of course we saw Pearl was jealous. All that's to be expected, but yeah, so I wonder if we'll continue getting these flashbacks or not, but I'm ready to move into the season, or rather episode 10 here. Let's do it. So the fusion plot line continues here. It's definitely, season 2 definitely seems to be mainly about that so far. Let me type in sardonyx here and see if, the last time it didn't really tell me much, but let's see if this one does. Onyx, in which white layers alternate with sard. So Sard and Onyx together, I'm not sure why a Garnet and a Pearl would make that, but maybe it's, I'm not sure what Sard is, but Onyx is dark. Like, is it a dark, yeah, color. It says color, black and white, so Pearl's kind of white, and Garnet's kind of black. Not really, I mean, darker, I guess. Alright, so that's a pretty downer ending there. And meta as well. Why can't it work out as things work out like they do in cartoons? But so definitely seeing some strain with the team here. At first, I was kind of switcheroo. At first we thought we were getting another Amethyst, gets upset episode, or Amethyst self-esteem issues episode, feels left out, blah, blah, blah. Turns out there's a backdoor Pearl episode with her continuing issues, and Garnet with her issues, because I think so first of all, Pearl just wants to fuse more with Garnet, which is kind of sad overall. I mean, Pearl continues to be kind of a sad character a little bit. I was saying, Lapis is a tragic character so far, but not one of the main characters, so Pearl is definitely, and I've been saying she's my favorite character too, probably because she is, apart from the humor I like from her about just her personality, she is more interesting with her backstory here, with how she is, like, the whole Rose thing, but this is, I guess, wanting to feel more powerful, or, so it makes sense that because Garnet's fused already, when it's just enhancing that one when Amethyst or Pearl get to do it. And Sardonyx was pretty cool. I mean, like, definitely kind of a cockier fusion, I guess. Let's see if I can find again, I don't want to get spoiled, but let's see if I can find the voice actor on this. But anyway, while I'm looking this up, it was a situation where, okay, Alexia Kadim. I don't know, maybe just an English actress and voice actress. I think, yeah, Shuglette, I think, is voiced by, we didn't really hear the voice this time, but I think that was the Nicki Minaj one, and then the Pearl Amethyst one is Amy Mann, I think. So, like, they're all, like, famous musicians or artists, but, yeah, I never heard of this one. But anyway, what I was about to say about Garnet was, I think she's mad because, even apart from the fact that Pearl is effectively wasting time here by, just breaking the thing down so they can go back and build it again. She's mad about the whole fusion thing too. Like, it's obviously not as bad as like what Homeworld's doing, forcing these gems to fuse together, but it's still kind of like a consent thing, I guess. Which a couple people were commented on my last video. I guess maybe I didn't get into it enough or whatever, but Garnet was so upset last time because of the consent issue. They're not consenting to fuse together. And this is a little similar, like Pearl's kind of tricking her into doing this fusion when it really seems like Garnet is more serious about this whole thing, which makes sense because she lives like that all the time. She's more serious about, like, I don't know what you would call it, the rules of fusion. Rules is definitely not right, but kind of like, I don't know, like unspoken rules or something, like, or etiquette, I don't know. Those things aren't exactly what I'm trying to say, but anyway, she has her own opinions on this, obviously. Yeah, we got to see the teams, like I said, a little fractured now. I think it will be up to Steven and Amethyst to get Pearl and Garnet back on the same page here. I guess Pearl should apologize for what's going on, but I feel like Garnet can show some understanding as well. Still feel like we need to see Ruby and Sapphire back at it, separated here. And especially because it keeps getting brought up, and because the storylines completely seems to be revolved around fusion, like I said here in season 2. And they still got to track down Peridot, who's apparently, I don't know if her signal there on the TV was going out just to the beach, shitty gray areas, going out to like the whole world, country, who knows, but got to track her down here. I assume that's going to happen soon, but yeah, in the meantime, a couple more good episodes there. I like it. Good mix of humor, story, character, pathos, all things I was saying I like. So perfect. I'll be back next time for season 2, episode 12 and 13. Is that what it is, right? I just did 10 and 11. Yeah, 12 and 13. And until then, I'm up out of here. Peace.